edition. It will be the final edition of Showtime for this week. But don't you worry, I'm not sad because we have an interesting conversation to be had on the show today. Now, on today's show, I'd like for us to take some time to remember the people that I refer to as, quote, the forgotten ones. Now, can you think of a footballer who you thought would take the world by storm, but suddenly disappeared from the spotlight? You can't even remember the last club they played for. You can't even remember if they're still playing football. Those guys who showed so much promise, but faded away before reaching the great heights of expectation set before them. That is what we're talking about today. Who do you consider to have been the most talented footballer who never lived up to their full potential? For any reason, it could be due to injuries, it could be due to contractual terms, it could be due to the behavior of the player, or it just didn't work out for them. But you thought at some point they were so talented, they were going to do great things in football, but did not live up to their full expectation. Who do you consider to be the most talented footballer who never lived up to their full potential? That's what we're talking about on Showtime today. The forgotten ones. F for Friday, F for forgotten. So let's jump on that conversation right now. You can reach out to us on our regular WhatsApp number or on Facebook at Super FM Ph. And of course, you can put your phone calls through to us when we throw the phone lines open. So without wasting any more time, for the final time this week, let's hear that bell toll that says, welcome to Showtime. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome once again to Showtime on Nigeria's one family, one radio station, Super 93.3 FM Port, the superstation of the city. You're now listening to the voice of the International Ambassador of Peace, a gentleman by day, gentleman by night, a man who stands for truth, justice, equity, and fairness. My name officially is Merit J. If Merit J is too difficult for you to spell, you can just type MJ. That's me all the way. Welcome to Showtime, and welcome in a very special way.
I greet you, bros. Let me touch down that guy, so. Yes, I don't feel greet you. That one, so yes, that one swallow. I greet you, bros. Don't be you too like greeting. That one. Where we white chairs, let the price that motor. I greet you, bros.
So shout out to you, whoever you are listening to us from wherever you are, whatever team you support. Welcome to the show. And today's conversation is going to be interesting, I believe, because we're talking about the forgotten ones, the players that we thought would take the world by storm, but somehow fell short of reaching their full potential. That's what we're talking about on the show today. And there are a whole lot of them. You can go on the internet and find a list of such players. We were so hopeful. This guy will be the next this one. It will be the next that one. It will be the next best thing after sliced bread. Unfortunately, they didn't even reach Agege bread level. So some of them reach Agege bread level, in all fairness, but they did not reach that, that kind of slide bread kind of thing. That's what we're talking about on the show today. But first, we've got updates from the FIFA Club World Cup. All is now set for the round of 16 at the ongoing 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. And, the teams that you expect to reach the round of 16 are in the round of 16. Some of them, anyway, fell by the roadside. The likes of Atletico de Madrid, those ones, they are out of the competition. FC Porto, out of the competition. So, results from yesterday's football matches, 8 p.m. kickoffs. It was Juventus versus Manchester City. See, I told one of my friends, we were having a conversation yesterday evening. I said, Man City will beat Juventus. He said, I said, what did they do? Juventus are play ball. 5 goals to 2. Louis, I hope you're hearing me. 5 goals to 2. Jeremy Doku, Pierre Kalulu scored an own goal. Erling Haaland, Phil Foden, Savinho. It was a case of you don't score, take balls, score. You never score, take balls. They were just doing Juventus anyhow. Ball possession 77-23. Shot on target 11-2. Total attempts 24-5. You would think that Man City were playing against Wydad Casablanca. Juventus, I don't even know how they reached this Club World Cup. Team Koop Miners and Dusan Vlahovic, by the way, scored the only 2 goals, consolation goals for Juventus. I was so... I expected Man City to win, but not like this. 5-2. And Man City, by winning that game, Man City also became the only team in this Club World Cup to qualify from the group stage with a 100% record. Pep Guardiola is coming. All of you that were laughing at him last season, he's coming for you. Al Ain beat Wydad Athletic Club by 2 goals to 1. African teams went there to shame us. How can Wydad Athletic Club not beat Al Ain from UAE? They scored first, so Wydad scored first. And then I thought, they go win. But they lost by 2 goals to 1. If they see Rivers United now, they go score 6. Anyway, Al Hilal beat Pachuca as expected by 2 goals to 0. Salem Al Dawsari scored for Al Hilal. You see, that guy can play ball. Salem, the boy can play ball. I think he's their best player. Marcos Leonardo got the other goal for Al Hilal. And Real Madrid showing Real Madrid stuff. Vinicius Jr. with a goal and an assist. Federico Valverde and Gonzalo Garcia also scoring for Real Madrid. So congratulations to all the teams that have made it through to the round of 16. We will give you the full rundown of the fixtures, round of 16. It starts tomorrow with a Brazilian flavor. Palmeiras versus Botafogo. Both of them going head to head. One of Brazilian teams must go out. They don't, they too stubborn. Benfica versus Chelsea at 9 p.m. tomorrow will make for a good watch. It will be really interesting to see what happens there. Enzo Fernandez returning to his former club. Benfica and Chelsea played in the final of the 2013 Europa League. Chelsea beat Benfica in that final. Paris Saint-Germain versus Inter Milan. I think Chelsea also beat Benfica en route to winning the Champions League in 2021. Yeah, I remember that. PSG versus Inter Miami on Sunday by 5 p.m. Lionel Messi played against his former club. Flamengo versus Bayern Munich will take place at 9 p.m. on Sunday. And then on Monday evening, Inter Milan versus Fluminense. Manchester City versus Al Hilal will take place at 2 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Tuesday evening, 8 p.m., Real Madrid versus Juventus. They've played a Champions League final before. Cristiano Ronaldo is the only thing missing in this picture right now. And Wednesday, 2 a.m., Borussia Dortmund versus CF Monterrey. I like the way they put Dortmund and Monterrey at the last game. Is the worst fixture as far as I'm concerned in this round of 16. I like the way they just carry and go put for last. No, don't watch better ball finish. If you like, you watch. If you like, you don't watch. And a 2 a.m. match. Anyway, that's that from the FIFA Club World Cup. And what else do we have to tell you, especially from the transfer window? Let's get down to it. There are some teams that have been moving in the transfer market window. Moving like Omale. AS Roma midfielder Leandro Paredes is on the move. He will join Argentine side Boca Juniors. You know, these Argentina people, they don't they owed. They are going home. Liverpool have signed Hungary left back Milos Kerkez from AFC Bournemouth. That also happened yesterday. We've been told that it was a deal reported to be in the region of 40 million British pounds. Cristiano Ronaldo also extended his Al Nassr contract by 2 years. I'm not going to talk about the fees. Just know that he will remain the highest earning athlete in the world. If you see some of those monies that are being reported tomorrow, now they'll come and tell us it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. The money is like that. The money is like is £5 more than what they are reporting. My brother, the money plenty. The money plenty. It was plenty before. It is now plentier. You know, but reports that he will now own 15% of the club. Blah blah. Chai. See, if you're a young person, a young man or young woman right now, you haven't given birth to children, or you have just given birth to children. If your children, let me not say, because I know somebody that's having sleepless nights over this Ronaldo's new contracts. My goodness. Anyway, to each his own. And what else from the transfer market? Let me see what we have for you. Nothing. I'm not talking about any transfer market. Anyway, former Liverpool midfielder Adam Lallana has retired from football, in case you missed that. He has called time on his career. He won the Premier League, of course. Some people have never won the Premier League. Some people probably will never win the Premier League. But he won the Premier League, and he's called time on his football career. London clubs are vying for the signature of Eberichi Eze. London clubs and the London clubs that are vying for his signature are the ones that are not usually serious in the transfer market. Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham, maybe they are serious. I beg, told them, not London people are vying for the signature of Eberichi Eze. See, let's not do transfer rumors today, because if I talk what's on my mind, Arsenal fans that already think I hate their club will think even more. Because what I'm seeing. Anyway, let's talk about what brought us into the studio today, the forgotten ones. In case you're wondering, what does that mean? It means players who were tipped to reach the greatest heights in football, but somehow failed to live up to that hype or failed to reach those expectations. Some of them played for big clubs, right? Some of them played for not so big clubs, but the potential was there. You could look at the player at the time and say, wow, this guy good. You know, he go be the next this. He go be the next Ronaldo. He go be the next Messi. He go be the next Cristiano. He go be the next Ronaldinho. He go be the next Okocha. He go be the next Drogba. He go be the next Henry. You know? He go be the next Grand Giggs. He go be the next this, next that. But the guy did not even live up. You don't even remember his name. Until now, until I mentioned this topic now, you do not remember the name of that player again. Sometimes it happens, right? It's football, it's life, and it could be for a variety of reasons. It could be that player, you know, on the way to achieving that greatness, suffered an injury, a bad injury that, you know, he could not just recover from. He kept on trying, it didn't work out, and so it blighted his career. It could be that the player made a wrong move. Maybe you see money. They say, come here, we'll give you money. He went there now, he's down for bench. They don't win anything, they bench him. And he got clubs where Sabi keep people career like that. There are plenty. I don't want to mention names today. You know? So it could be because of a wrong move. It could also be because of the player's character. You know, about play ball now, he they do another thing. One of them be they shoot fireworks from inside bathroom. You know him. After I come wear shirt, why always me? You know him. You know, and that boy, Mario Balotelli, had everything. He was skillful, he was lethal, he could score goals for fun. I mean, he was just maybe like Black Ibrahimovic. He could score any kind of goals, he could do all sorts of things with the ball, but in head, too hot, he no reach ground. And of course, now he's playing for lower clubs in Italy, traveling all over the world looking for where to play football. It could also be because of drugs. Mikhailo Mudryk now is banned because of drugs. Paul Pogba suspended because of drugs. He's trying to come back with Monaco now. So it could be for any reason, right? And I've got a list of players. Some of them you know. Some of them maybe you don't know if you started watching ball recently. Robinho is one of them on that list. Remember the Robinho, the fleet-footed Brazilian winger. Played for Real Madrid, then transfer. He followed money. Chelsea said, come on, let's help your life. He said, no. Man City, give me more money. Follow money to Man City. And that was the last Robinho shown as far as football is concerned, you know. So he's on that list. We also have, for me, this one, it breaks my heart. Giovanni Dos Santos. I love this boy when he was coming through the ranks at FC Barcelona. He could do anything. Such a talented footballer, such a talented young man, left-footed guy. The guy he could score free kicks, he could dribble. My goodness, he was such a delight to watch. From there, your end, Giovanni Dos Santos did not reject. He went to Tottenham Hotspur, it did not work out. Went to the MLS, it did not work out. Now I don't even know where he is right now. I don't even know if he's retired or if he's still playing football. Bojan Krikic was another one coming through Barcelona's youth team. Bojan Krikic, somehow that one too did not work out. You know, there was Alexander Pato. The next this, the next that. AC Milan's newfound prince. Next of kin to Kaká and whatever good players they were at AC Milan. He did not. He reached some point. He loan him. Just the loan and said, "We no walk." You know. Arsenal fans will remember Jack Wilshere. We remember Theo Walcott. So I don't know. I also remember Marco Marin, a certain German midfielder who was tipped to be they called him German Messi at the time. Short boy, he would dribble you out of turn. You know, so for you, who do you consider to be the most talented footballer who never lived up to their full potential? I know you've had a lot of time to think about it. Let us know right now by sending us your thoughts on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is 0905-948-1021. That's our regular WhatsApp number. You can also reach out to us on our WhatsApp community channel dedicated for our sports-loving listeners. Leave us with your name and location when you text us on WhatsApp, right? And we're live streaming on Facebook right now, so you can comment under the live stream at Super FM Ph. That's our Facebook handle. And we're putting up a post on our Facebook also so that you can be a part of the conversation by commenting on that post. And you can put your phone calls through to us right now. We're open to taking your calls right now, 0705 079 1021 or 0811 743 1021. And finally, you can call 0707 335 0623. We're talking about the forgotten players. The players you thought would take the world by storm, but somehow fell by the wayside. Maybe because of injury. Maybe because of their bad character. Maybe because of the club that they joined. These clubs have been spoiled people career. They go join them. They know your word. Let's get to hear from you right now. Super FM Sports Showtime, welcome.
Hello.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I think you have to call us back. 0705 079 1021, 0811 743 1021, and 0707 335 0623. Which player do you consider to be the most talented footballer that never lived up to their expectations? Super 93.3 FM. Showtime. Good morning.
Good morning, Ambassador of Peace and Violence.
Good morning. Why you go soon quarter? That violence really define you see. Oh, your man, Chuku. You're welcome.
Hey, you are welcome, my brother. Good morning once again.
Morning to you.
For me, now this guy, I don't know what in they follow that guy. I don't know. Joao Felix.
You see him?
I don't know.
You see him? Down on that one.
Kaga na good player, but I don't know what in they follow him. From one club to another, and so loan.
No be small.
I don't know.
No be small.
Now him for me.
All right. Thank you so much. You see, Joao Felix was one player that I really admired. Coming through the ranks at SL Benfica, you know, I had already projected, if you know win Ballon d'Or, he go finish second to Messi. Look at him now. Nobody even cares about it. They go loan to here, loan to Chelsea, loan to AC Milan. It doesn't work out. Super 93.3 FM. Showtime, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. What's your name?
I'm Alfred calling you from Enneka.
Alfred from Enneka. Alfred, go ahead. Let's hear you.
That Arsenal guy, and thank God say no call our club name today at the lesson.
Which Arsenal be that?
I mean, you don't start.
Which way they say Arsenal guy? I call Arsenal guy for ya.
I know you no call our club name today at the lesson. If not, you for see wahala. Since they like one time.
As I know, call your club name now. And I don't win Champions League. I better talk more to you.
See, in terms of players and playing, if we even go club by club, for Man you are going to say this guy no live up to the expectation. Anderson.
Yeah,
that guy was a fine bowler.
That guy, yeah.
We know what can happen. Even at the time, then see this boy, Makeda.
Federico Makeda, that Italian guy.
Yes. Instead, we don't know waiting for us. Then for Arsenal, the guy was here feel the injury. That one injury disrupting football. He was picked as the next Vieira and Diaby. Abu Diaby.
Okay.
The guy, he was a fine player, but injury not allowed. Even wheelchair too. Then if you look at Barcelona, see that squad of Tello, Boyan, Kekish, most of them, we don't know where they go because they were still to be the next big too. Even Christian Tello, even Boyan Effish, but all of them. Anyways, later I give for others to call.
Thank you. Too much. You too much. I just say after I talk Barcelona, you go talk Real Madrid on. Go and talk AC Milan, Inter Milan. But of course, it shows that you have followed football for a while and you they get eye for those people they get potential. I salute you. You go even mention Christian Tello. I even forget that one. Say I don't even know say he play ball again. Super 93.3 FM. Showtime. Good morning. Good morning. Who they catch you? You call me talk well, right? 0705 079 1021 0811 743 1021 and 0707 335 0623. Remember, WhatsApp remains open 0905 948 1021. Let's take another call. Super 93.3 FM. Showtime. Good morning.
Good morning, Super Mary J.
Good morning to you. Welcome. What's your name?
Good morning. This is Frank reaching you from Pipeline, Romokurushi.
Frank, the Liverpool Emperor.
The Liverpool Emperor.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, there's one player, what's that his name? Ansu Fati.
Oh, yeah.
Ansu Fati, we were thinking that he was going to come to spotlight at the moment.
Yeah.
There's one other guy that played for Liverpool, somebody Akulani.
Roberto Aquilani. Nice. Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
He played somewhere in Italy.
Yeah, he played in Italy.
Before Liverpool got him to his club, to their club.
Yeah.
So we were thinking that they would have played. Another person is Balotelli. Balotelli because of his bad character. That is to say, a skill without character is rubbish to me.
Yeah, I agree with you. Thank you so much, Liverpool Emperor. I remember Roberto Aquilani, played for a lot of Italian clubs, Juventus, AC Milan, Fiorentina, on loan from Liverpool. AS Roma discovered the boy, they can't carry and go spoiling character. Super 93.3 FM, Showtime, good morning.
Good morning, my name is Walter.
Welcome.
To me, there's Sanchez and Hazard.
There's who?
I mean, Sanchez, Arsenal guy that's
Alexis Sanchez.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sanchez.
Yeah.
And Hazard.
And who?
Hazard. They want to play Chelsea.
Chelsea Hazard?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Walter. All the way from Akwa Ibom State. Chelsea has that reaching potential. Which potential? He want to go win Ballon d'Or. He played. There's his name. He faced show. Overshow what he faced. I just say as he go Real Madrid, injuries and I don't even know. Injury and food. You the chop. Go fat for Real Madrid. No fit play ball. Super 93.3 FM. Showtime. Good morning.
Good morning, Mary J.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
My name is Humble Ogorikindo.
The Liverpool
drama.
Welcome.
Thank you. The player not much. We need to kill Aguero.
Aguero do it.
For Man City. I think you kill him now. Injury now. For Man City.
No waiting they talk. No talk who injury kill. They talk player we no reaching potential. They say this player go become great. Become great.
Okay. The next Liverpool now. No next for Liverpool. For my team.
That we need. He still get time now. He still they play now.
Play with him.
I mean, Liverpool drama. He still you don't. That is, you have completely ruled out. David is a young man. He's just 23 years old or thereabouts. Okay, 26 years old. You still get time. Napoli wants to buy him. If you still go there, go shine. Don't write him off. Have faith. Believe in him. It will come true. You don't put that Nunez's name for list. No. Anyway, thank you so much, the Liverpool drama, for reaching out to us. We've got messages waiting for us on our WhatsApp platform, 0905 948 1021. Remember, you can also comment on our WhatsApp community channel. And we're going straight there right now on the WhatsApp community channel. We've got a few comments there. We'll take just two right now. Chimobi says, MJ, mine is Adan Januzaj. Oh, I like that. Adan Januzaj was a player who came through the ranks at Manchester United. At some point, he began go loan. They begin transfer him. Now, I don't even know where he is. I don't even know whether he has stopped playing football. Let me check that. Adan Januzaj, the Belgian footballer. My United fans don't allow us hear word. He go beat this, he go beat that. Nah, it be nothing. Nelly from Rukboku says to me, na Chrysanthus Macaulay. You see that Chrysanthus Macaulay here? I don't even want to talk about it. You go walk up on a 17, they score everybody for on a 17 walk up. We don't see him again. Oh, voila. Adan Januzaj, by the way, is currently playing for La Palma in the Spanish La Liga. From Manchester United, went on loan to Borussia Dortmund, Sunderland, played for Real Sociedad, played for Sevilla. Now he's on loan at La Palma from Sevilla. Chai. And Nelly from Rukboko also mentioned Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott at some point, Arsene Wenger famously said that he was as talented. I think he even said that he was more talented than Lionel Messi himself. See life now. This says, good morning, Mr. Merritt. Oh, okay. Don't worry, we'll work on that. Colesia, we are working on that. You know, that's why you're here. And before, you know, like, because we're working now. Don't worry, when the work finish, you go clear for your eye. Clear for your ear. Chimobi says, okay, Chimobi has already sent us. We have already read that one from the community. They said some of the forgotten players did not make it to the top because of women. Like Grealish at Man United and Mendy at Man City. Mendy, where they don't say not guilty. Nice. Okay, and it's still because of women. Women now go do false accusation for his head. But Grealish, who tell you saying a woman make Grealish? Oh, wow. Evans from Recruiter says, for me, Oscar the Brazilian. Oscar, now money. He follow money, go China. He they play ball for chess. Everybody love Oscar. He follow money, go China. As he go China, bam. We don't know anything about Oscar again. Super Married, good morning. I remember players like Jack Wilshere and Theo Walcott, both of Arsenal, Robinho of Man City, Marco Marin of Chelsea, Alexander Pato. And he says, Stanley Okoro, aka Little. Oh, you want to make me cry. Stanley Okoro. Oh, our own Stanley. He says there are numerous. Victor from Oyibo, you don't give me flashback. Stanley Okoro. Stanley Okoro for all these Nuno Mendes with a dribble. Stanley Okoro go dribble him. Precious the Barcelona from Owerri says, for me, Bojan Krkic is one of those unfortunate and unlucky players that fail to meet the full potential. Personally, as a Barcelona fan, it is painful to see his fall. I imagine. And somebody mentions Anthony Martial, Bojan Krkic, Santi Cazorla, and Jack Wilshere. And S Power from LMS says Renato Sanchez. That's another one. You talk through. Renato Sanchez. We know your word. Sanchez o Benfica. Sanchez o Benfica. He come out there. Go Bayern Munich. Nothing happened. Now he's looking for a better club to play for. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. It has been a fun show. Thank you for reaching out to us via text messages and also your phone calls. We really appreciate them. And everybody watching our live stream on Facebook, shout out to you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. We'll be back to talk more football at 4:30 p.m. this evening on Sports Traffic here on Super 93.3 FM Port. But in the meantime, the global news at noon is just around the corner. So Chuxi will wrap up the rest of the Super Mid Morning Show from 12:30. And then from 1 p.m., Sky will step into the studio for afternoon waka. This is where we say goodbye, but we'll get you into the weekend groove with this song from Florida, done way back in the early 2000s, My House. Welcome to my house.